For broadcasting opportunities on Wildfire Radio, go to wildfireradio.com and click Contacts. For advertising opportunities on any of our shows, go to wildfireradio.com and click on Advertise. And remember, for all of your concert and sporting event tickets, go to SeatGiant.com and use code WILDFIRE at checkout for a great discount.
You're listening to the Microphonies, exclusively on Wildfire Radio.
Here we are.
Hello.
We're back. Episode 101.
Podcasting 101.
Podcasting 101.
Start off strong.
That's exactly.
Here we go.
Right?
And
here to learn.
Go.
First things first. Proper introductions.
You're doing good so far.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like the first step to anything. 101, dude.
Yeah.
First step. You got to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm
I got you.
Hold
Don't
on.
worry.
Wait, who am I?
We got Jeff.
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. We got Greg.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having you.
That's a podcast. I'm on a podcast.
Yup.
Am I doing all right?
Greg's here in person. It's not a soundboard
You've done
today.
this 100 other times.
Am I doing all right so far?
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay, all right. Take a step back. Don't back up a little bit. Okay, all right. I got Taylor.
Our Lord and Commander.
There he is.
Ooh, the sheriff of semantics. Sultan of semantics? Much better.
That sounds
There
pretty
he
cool.
is. Yeah.
The beard fits, too.
The beard, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You're like a tall version of the Sultan from Aladdin.
Which I watched twice on Saturday.
Did you?
He had a white beard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Taylor's a young man, so he's not going to have it white unless you dye it. Oh, can you dye it?
Oh, you should dye
Get a
it.
platinum beard.
Can you stop speaking through gunshots?
It's the only way. That's how he truly expresses himself, is with gunfire.
The second 100 episodes that we do, Taylor's only speaking through pews.
Yeah. There's some weird social commentary in there somewhere.
Yeah.
A man who speaks only in gunshots. I'm your host. I'm just a guy. I'm just some dude.
We're all just guys here.
Just guys. A couple of
A couple
guys.
guys.
Doing our best, trying our
Guys.
best.
Your host,
That's
Neil.
all you can ask.
I'm
Hi,
just-
Neil.
Yeah.
Welcome back to your show, I guess.
It's not mine.
Because you're the host.
It's our show. Stop that. You stop that. That's ridiculous.
Do you like Aladdin?
Yeah, that soundtrack is a banger. Not that that's
Oh, yeah.
That's not like a new thing by any means, but
Yeah.
like I haven't watched it in a while, and I've been on this like, you know how I go on kicks,
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
you know,
Yeah.
and like I've been on this like Disney kick lately. Yeah, I found like Aladdin. First of all, finding Aladdin on like Amazon was it was there, but like it wasn't available regionally,
Huh.
which I thought was really strange. So I just found it on YouTube.
Oh.
So it's out there on
They have
YouTube.
it on YouTube?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
I'm sure we got it on DVD
It's
somewhere.
a 500-part series of 5-minute clips.
No,
was an advertisement.
It was
The
all
full-
one video, but the background had this weird. There was like,
Okay,
it
so
only
it's-
took up
it's-
part of the screen.
Yeah, so it's probably, maybe, like 480p resolution?
It's like altered so they can't take it down.
Yeah.
So it's not
That's
copyright
ballsy
infringement.
though, right?
I guess so. It doesn't really matter.
I guess not.
It's not gonna affect the person who put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I mean, like Disney's made so much money. I don't know.
It's like
Petty.
the movie itself is a fourth of the size of the the actual video.
It's like slightly higher pitched.
Yeah.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Robin Williams like screaming.
Yeah, in a high pitched voice.
Yeah,
Higher pitch.
that was the thing. I miss Robin Williams
Of course.
a lot.
Yeah.
It was good in that.
Yeah.
They did him very well in that with the animation too.
Oh yeah.
Because he goes into his fucking characters and shit. And
Yeah.
Like they make like a little Jack Nicholson genie at one point.
You know what? When I was younger, because I haven't watched it since I was younger.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with you, I haven't watched it since I was a kid, and I didn't get those impersonate. Like I didn't get those impressions when I
like
was
Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah. I guess what's weird about
Genie.
that is that's like the one thing maybe you could criticize about Aladdin is that Genie makes all these weird references to real life and stuff, but it's like, what's going on here? It's a movie. This is a made-up movie in a made-up place, but he's referencing Jack Nicholson's characters and other stuff.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny because I started thinking like, well, they definitely animated those after the fact, right?
Oh yeah,
they definitely took his voiceover and they're like, oh, he's doing Jack Nicholson now. So, like, could you imagine?
I guess maybe you couldn't really control him,
right? There's just like a whole chunks of the movie where the animator's sitting there. He's like, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do, so I gotta wait.
Yeah. It's like, all right, just tell Aladdin you have 3 wishes, okay? And he's like, oh. There's no wishes here. You only got 3 to tell. Oh, nanu.
That's pretty good.
That's what I got.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great in that. You got Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. The only person who can play Iago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he used to be the Aflac duck?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I think he no longer was after there was like a scandal or something, right?
He made a really
didn't he make a 9/11 joke?
He made a 9/11 joke.
Who would make a 9/11 joke?
There was a couple really controversial jokes that he did. He made the joke that got him kicked out of Aflac was something. He made like a joke about like women or something.
Oh yeah.
A lot of like their target like demographic like Aflac was like women, I guess. Kind of what happened with like Cam Newton with the yogurt. You know how Dan pulled him back because he like said those comments or whatever to.
Yeah. Taylor, you got something to say? That's a good point.
But yeah, that 9/11 joke he said at the roast of, oh my God, was it Chevy Chase? It was a roast.
Yeah.
It was like one of those like Comedy Central roasts or whatever, and or the New York Friars Club rather, and he said to like recover for it, he did the aristocrats joke.
Right.
Oh, even better.
It was like legendary.
Yeah.
It was like in a documentary about the joke. I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
The aristocrats joke.
Yeah. That's
how it's like everybody has their own way to tell it and stuff. And it's like super grotesque.
Compared to like freeform jazz for stand-up comedians, because it's kind of just, you just go off and say the most, deplorable, gross, things you can about what this family does. Because I guess the premise of the joke itself is like the aristocrats are, compared to like a bourgeoisie like type.
Yeah, that's the punchline, right?
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to.
We're the aristocrats, Yeah.
That was his recovery. He tells a 9/11 joke, and then his backup is, all right, let me tell the most vulgar joke.
Yeah.
Humanly possible, essentially.
And to think he could no longer be a CG duck because of it.
Well, and the biggest bullshit about that.
That's all he did anyways.
It just says Aflac in his like crazy voice. But the biggest bullshit is they hired somebody for like to replace him that probably gets paid, a fraction of the cost.
Right.
But it does like a Gilbert Gottfried impersonation. So
and it pretty much sounds the same though.
So they had a good excuse to just, steal his likeness essentially and save a bunch of money as well. They'd rather not have to pay him as a, imaginary spokesman. So
I guess they kind of won.
Yeah, they won. There was a win-win for them. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
They're like, oh, we get to, look virtuous by firing him and also, save a ton of money. Rather not have to pay him. And we don't lose any, branding because it's not actually Gilbert Gottfried. It's just, his voice for a duck.
It's a duck.
Yeah.
I got one for you.
Okay.
Remember that movie 50 First Dates?
Is that the one where she has amnesia?
Yeah.
Yes. Adam Sandler project.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
And it's like a rom-com.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine if instead of Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, it was 2 other actors.
Okay.
And an actress or whatever. And imagine if Drew Barrymore was played by Meryl Streep.
Okay.
And imagine Adam Sandler is played by Gilbert Gottfried.
Why did you invent this?
I didn't invent it. A buddy of mine invented this game, and we were kind of going back and forth a little bit. Like I think that one of them was Whoopi Goldberg and Larry the Cable Guy.
Oh, so it's always for 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a criteria.
Whoopi Goldberg and Larry the Cable. I like that one a lot.
It's funny because it's like they wouldn't give them 1 date, let alone 50,
But it's the same movie, essentially. But imagine changing the actors.
Yeah. It's just the change in the actors. Everything else remains the same.
Everything else
dialogue.
is the same. Like the dialogue is still the same, but obviously like their cadence and mannerisms.
Yeah.
Right.
representative by the act, respectively by the actors. I see you racking your brain.
I'm thinking, but like, I don't know. Those ones you gave were pretty good.
Yeah.
We can come back to it.
You want to come back?
Yeah,
I'll think about it.
Let's go back to it. I saw something the other day that I really got to bring up to you guys.
What's that?
The adult bookstore.
You were inside the adult bookstore?
I didn't go inside.
Oh, would you buy any mangas or?
We've talked about it before. It's come up on the show before. How the adult bookstore.
There he is.
We passed like 2 or 3 on the way here.
On the way here.
And it's like amazing because it's like, how are they still around, right? So I was driving here the other day to Wildfire, and I'm at the light on 130. It's just like for people that aren't familiar, it's the highway to get here.
It's a street you drive on.
It's a street you drive on.
I'm sure you're familiar.
And, there's the adult bookstore on one side of the street, and there's another adult bookstore on the other side of the street. Now, there's a one-way street. It's Jersey, so it's all like, jug handles and stuff like that. You can't just make a right onto the one street, right? So I'm at a red light, okay, by the 2 adult bookstores. This guy is gunning up in the right lane, like next to me. Passes me, stops in the middle of the street while we're at a red. You know what I mean? Like he's already crossed the white line. Like he's in oncoming traffic. Essentially. Makes a right into oncoming traffic. Okay? There are 2 cars coming up in the opposite direction, like about to collide with him. Okay. Not only does he throw his blinker on to make a left into the adult bookstore, the 2 guys that are coming at him both pull into the adult bookstore. And then that guy pulls in.
Jesus fuck.
3 cars, bing, bang,
You watch 3 people in 2018?
Yes.
Drive up to an adult bookstore and get out and go in.
Almost kill each other at the intersection.
3 cars almost collided, but thank God they were going to the adult bookstore.
Well,
you'd assume
you were in my way.
Whoa.
Wait, I was in a rush, okay?
You'd assume that people who go to adult bookstores at this day and age probably don't know how to drive.
Probably lost their license, so they have to get in and get out as quick as possible.
What's a computer?
Yeah.
That's a good correlation, yeah. Like people that go.
That is so bizarre.
It's a community, okay?
Do you think there's like a group on Facebook? Adult bookstore goers.
There has to be.
I'm gonna Google search people who go to adult bookstores and see what comes up.
I mean, it's confounding for sure. How do they stay afloat?
I don't know. I guess the fervor by those 3 cafones, driving in there was.
It has to be more expensive to,
I think there's something shady going on.
Pay for these books or whatever movies. I guess is mostly probably what it deals with.
You guys want to put stakes on Greg's list tonight?
Stakes?
Yes.
Sure.
Whoever does the worst has to go into one of those.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Investigative report.
Yes.
Ooh, that sucks.
Oh, that's wrong.
I'm glad I'm already out of the running.
Can Greg lose?
No, actually, but Greg has to come.
No, Greg, if
I have less.
Yeah. Less, swipes.
Oh, okay. So we'll just count as any, what are they called?
So we'll do it by if you
sweeps. Yeah,
swipes. If you sweep, whoever has the most or the least amount of sweeps on either end has to do it.
Least sweeps. I'm all right with it.
Oh boy. All right.
That's tough. What if it's a tie?
We'll both go.
Yeah, hand. You have to go in holding hands.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With short shorts.
If it's a tie for losses, yeah, you have to.
With short shorts and gym shorts.
We're straight, but my friend is just wanted to see what hentais you have.
Oh my God. I've never been so nervous for Greg's list.
The stakes are high.
I love and hate this at the same time. All right, I'm all in. I'm all in on that.
Right. We got it. You got to be.
That's nuts, though, right? Like, that's crazy.
I can't imagine, outside of this Greg's List circumstance, I can't imagine ever going into one.
Why would you?
I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what's in there.
Would you?
Literally anything could be in there. There could be animals in there. There could be you go in and there's there's a big empty room with a black rhino in the middle of the room. And you're just like, what is this?
Maybe that's it. Maybe
They go there because they're saving the last. These people are actually the greatest humanitarians on the planet.
Oh my god!
They're saving all these animals.
You imagine?
It's a drug front.
Maybe.
Yeah. Could be.
In all actuality, yeah, that's probably.
Like, where else would you find meth in this area?
Well, probably down the street.
From here, yeah.
Fair enough.
But it's convenient. You know, they have like 3 different meth stores, essentially. At that one intersection on 130.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And you can pick up some nice nonfiction.
Yeah.
And there's that hot dog stand.
Nonfiction.
It's adult books.
Yeah, true sex.
Yeah. Real encounters.
I hope it's a
Books that are like 2 pages long.
I hope it's an entire I hope it's an entire bookstore of Tucker Max. I hope they serve beer in hell.
Fuck,
Just wall to wall.
That guy.
I don't know what that is.
Tucker Max? You don't remember Tucker Max?
No.
He was the ladies man type self-help thing.
Tucker
He's
Max.
just like ultra.
If I Google him,
macho man.
it's not going to be like a nude man, is it?
No.
No. He just had like a bunch of like.
Because I mean, with a
That's
name
Max
like
Tucker.
Tucker Max, is it Max with 2 X's?
What do you say?
Is it Tucker Max?
No, it is.
Yeah.
Max Tucker is the porn guy.
He doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, he's known for like his. He had like a website.
He's got a book called Assholes Finish First.
Yeah,
Yep, that sums up his ideals.
pretty much.
Sorry, sweetie.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Fucking betas. Look out, betas. Here comes Alpha Man. Tucker Max.
Tucker Max.
A bunch of betas walking into the adult bookstore.
Yeah.
That's going to be us.
Gonna be us, dude.
Yeah.
Us collectively.
When we all lose.
Somebody has to document this.
I'll be
There's
filming
no way
from the
they let you
windows.
film in there.
No. No way.
We'll mic you up. We'll like
Well, yeah, we'll be wearing
have
a
you guys
wire.
wearing wires, and I'll be filming from the.
I actually don't
the
think we
Nissan
should wear a
Maxima.
wire because I think that there might be like actual illegal things happening in there.
I'm wearing a wire.
Right now?
I will be the gonzo journalist.
Okay.
I will be your Hunter S. Thompson
Yeah.
if I lose.
Yeah, go in there.
I'm not saying that I volunteered to go in there.
Go in there with
It sounded like
a
you
bucket
did.
hat and sunglasses and like
Yeah.
Hat and some, because
I mean,
and
my
like
Hunter S. Thompson cosplay.
wood tip, black and mild in your mouth.
yeah, like what do you do?
I'm
What
looking
do you
for
do
some
when you,
female material. Rip my penis off too. That's what he sounded like, right?
Preferably the animated version.
Anime.
Do you have any anime?
Do you have any hentai?
Yeah, it's like, is it going to be like a normal bookstore? Is it like walking into a Barnes and Noble where they got all the sections?
Cooking.
Oh my god!
It's like
Sports.
a religious section.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they probably do have a religious section in there.
Oh god!
Dirty nuns.
Yeah, no, it's just
no.
a book's called We Have None of It. And it's just fully dressed nuns.
Hung like the cross.
hung like Jesus on the cross.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's a little sacrilegious.
Yeah, maybe.
It's all right.
The burning pubic bush.
It's an STD one.
Oh god, that's terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What if this? Oh,
Parting the seas.
I just want to know like what are they doing in there where 3 people almost like drive into each other
Maybe they're having
just
a
to
sale.
get in there.
Oh yeah, you got to get in there.
Maybe they got a fax.
They're
It was like 8:00 at night.
Yeah, they got
mid-February.
they got a fax from the owner. It was like,
I bet.
come on
no.
over. We're having a sale on fucking.
Whoever gets into the establishment gets to have sex with somebody. Like whoever gets in there first.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
those
That,
people
that's
are
where
doing.
my mind's going. I didn't
Yeah.
want to say it.
maybe like a.
You think there's like human trafficking?
Not so
No,
much. Not
maybe
so
I'm
much
thinking-
traffic.
I was thinking more like glory hole type thing. What you're saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to talk about it.
You
I don't want to embarrass Taylor like that, but
Yeah. I mean, it's all out there, so.
Well, did you come in first?
I
Did
beg
I?
your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Hey.
Hey.
What we do.
Good podcast. 101.
That's it. Podcast 101. Puns.
Yeah.
Euphemisms.
Glory holes.
Leaves
Got
a
it
bad
all.
taste in your mouth.
Got it
Hey.
So, Aladdin, huh?
all. Yeah, you want to go back to Aladdin?
Is it your favorite Disney movie?
I don't know. Mulan's
you have a
up
fave?
there.
Wait,
Milan?
Tron is probably my favorite Disney movie.
Like the original Tron?
Tron,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, I love
That's a stretch.
I think personally it's fine.
Mine's the Emperor's New
You
Groove.
know Neil loves Tron. You don't even have to think about it.
I don't consider that Disney movie.
Mine is...
That's why I was kind of hesitant to mention it. Like, I guess in terms of like the animated one, you want to go like strictly like the cartoon?
is The New Hope.
Rookie Year with, I don't know the guy's name.
Rookie of the Year
Rookie of the Year.
with is that Fred Savage?
No.
Not
it's
always
not.
Fred Savage.
It's a good go-to.
Wasn't Fred
Rookie
Savage
of the
in
Year.
a little
assume
baseball
that-
movie or something?
Rookie of the Year is not my favorite.
No?
Remember the Titans is my favorite. Is
Yeah?
that a Disney movie?
I think so.
I believe it is.
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite Disney movie is
It's neither of them, then.
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh wait, no, that's DreamWorks, I think.
Then my favorite Disney
Let's go
movie.
ahead. Let's go ahead and like combine those two because they're pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Aladdin 2.
Yeah?
Prince of
Aladdin
Thieves.
2. Whoops.
Do you ever see that one?
No.
I don't think it's very good.
I'm a Lion King 3 1/3.
Oh, they did have,
Guy.
they had multiple of those.
God. How they gonna do?
Woo!
I guess whatever. It's a
Yeah.
$1 billion company.
Simba.
Billions and billions of dollars. That company.
So much money.
So much money.
Own everything.
Yeah.
So
Like
many
they
things.
own everything.
They own us.
They bought us.
Yeah.
When?
We did the deal today.
Yeah. Signed up. Signed those papers.
$800. Oh, yeah. Split between the four of us. We're rich. That's rich, everybody.
Yeah.
They get the rights to everything, though.
Yeah. They have the right to replace us,
Yeah. They bought the show. They can
Yeah.
do whatever they want with us.
but
Did you not notice
fucking $800?
the suits out there looking
Yeah.
through the window at us?
Yeah, they didn't really.
They have not smiled. Nor will they.
Because they're suits that are hanging up.
Yeah.
What's he? Yeah.
Well, the guys standing next to him is what I was talking about.
The naked men.
Oh.
What are they writing in that notepad?
I don't know. They keep looking at their watches.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be an adult book from the bookstore.
Oh.
Do you think that's why they're nude? Oh, guys,
Aspiring writers.
this isn't two-way glass.
Aspiring writers. Why would they write about us?
I don't know. They got to find new material.
Maybe it's fan fiction.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like,
I can't wait.
could you imagine?
My dream is to one day. That's how
Ever be
that's how I
big
think you
enough.
know that you've made it.
Yeah.
Is if somebody's writing fan fiction about you.
If I hope I wake up one day and somebody ships you and Taylor,
Yeah, I would be so down with
I'd
that.
lose my mind.
It'd be amazing. Two big bearded, hairy boys.
Right?
Yeah, we could. It would work. I could see it.
All right.
I would love it. I know it would make Neil very uncomfortable, but I personally would love it.
I mean, I would love it because
To the person out there who's writing it about Neil right now.
as Greg reaches for his notebook,
What are you writing over there?
writing?
Nothing.
Why are you? He's literally. You're literally
Just
writing.
keep talking about something. I wanted to make sure that I wrote down the goes to bookstore. We should all sign this as a contract.
You want to sign it? I'll sign it. I'll give you my John Hancock.
Oh, and
Hey.
also I wrote down my 51st Dates
Oh yeah, you want to go back to this?
actors and actresses. So
Oh, I forgot about that already.
I wanted to cast Tilda Swinton
Oh.
and Liam Neeson.
Oh.
Wow, that's pretty good.
God.
Couldn't that be fucking dramatic?
My question is that has anybody ever seen those two in the same room?
That's
I think
a good
they might.
point.
I think they might be the same person.
They might. Is it Liam Neeson put on a Tilda Swinton suit or Tilda Swinton put on a Liam Neeson suit?
It's Liam Neeson takes his skin with like clothespins and stretches it back on his face real tight, and then like shaves his mustache off. Then boom, he's Tilda Swinton. Speak with a high voice.
He might be onto something.
That
Yeah.
would be amazing. Mm-hmm. It'd be incredible.
Is she English?
I have this weird feeling that I can't, like, I know it's not true, but I feel like she's like 6'8". Do you ever think about somebody like that? Like, it's just like somebody, for whatever reason, you just assume that they're like enormous. But I guess that's like pretty common with,
I think
with actors.
She's 5'11". She's pretty tall.
That's tall for a woman.
Yeah. That's
Liam
pretty
Neeson's
tall.
6'4" too, so he's tall.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah. Match made in the same human body.
Yeah.
Do you imagine how dramatic that casting would be? Like, it would still be the same movie, but it would obviously just be super dramatic. But you would still have, what's his name, Sean Astin.
Yeah.
Who played Ruby.
Yeah.
Why do you know so much about these?
I've seen that movie.
Fucking movies.
I've seen this one too.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
No,
50 First
it's not
Dates?
great.
I actually, speaking of
You own it?
things we were watching, learned about in school, if you watch like the little live video we did before the show.
But you didn't.
Which you did not, but that's okay.
That's okay. I watched 50 First Dates in my one psychology class.
In high school?
Yeah.
Psychology, huh?
Yeah.
Man, private school sure was wild. Huh?
Yeah.
Peering
Wait,
into
he's
the
psychology class.
Yeah, peering into the mind of a serial, psychopath.
It was
There's
like
Adam Sandler, preying upon, upon this amnesic woman, this poor amnesic woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like a pure power dominance thing.
But that's the thing. It's not only Adam Sandler; it's all of them. They all treat it like it's the same day happening over and over again.
the whole
Because they get the same newspaper and stuff, and they say the same things. They're tricking her. They tricked her for like 20 years or something.
Yeah.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Why you wake up and just be like, yo, you have amnesia, you don't remember anything. They'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Well, I guess
And I'm
'cause she
trying to have
wouldn't-
sex with you.
She wouldn't remember it, even if they told her. I don't think
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. So like, even if they told her, she would have flipped out, maybe done something dumb.
I mean, this is already the lamest presents for like.
It's a crazy movie with a crazy premise. I think it's not a good premise.
No, I don't think it's a good. I'll go as far as to say it's not a good movie.
Yeah, it's not
great.
Is that a real condition? You go to sleep and then you wake up and your memory's gone again?
I couldn't tell you.
Because it's recurrent amnesia. Did you have like a discussion about it in class, or was it just like, oh, I don't have anything to do
It was
today,
like
just watch a movie? It's raining
memory
out, we're
serves.
watching.
There
a movie.
has to be a better example than fucking 51st Dates for that.
If memory serves, it was like towards the end of the year, and it was like it was like a fun, I think I was a senior, so at that point it's like
like the
Fun day.
Like, we could watch A Beautiful Mind or like Butterfly Effect, but we're gonna watch 50 First Dates.
maybe it's like the day of the year that like Jesus invented like the fork or something.
You're right.
Then it's they got to celebrate it.
They use forks in that movie.
They do.
That must have been
Probably the connection.
how they tied it in.
Yeah.
Catholic
Well,
school.
today we were going to go through self-diagnosis and multiple personality disorders, but it's the feast day.
But you guys can go.
This is for.
But you guys can go fork yourself. We're watching
The Holy
50 First
Fork.
Dates.
Oh, that joke never gets old.
Oh man, you guys had a blast over there, huh?
Yeah, we had fun.
I think I watched. Well, we would watch. What's that math show?
We had a cinema class.
Oh, yeah.
True. God,
Numbers.
what was that called? Numbers.
We watch numbers all the time in math class when it was just like, we don't have anything
every day.
to do.
We would go in and just be like, "Yo, can we just watch numbers today instead of do math?" And like sometimes our teacher would just be like, "Yeah, all right." It's probably the days that they were hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
The days they've been drinking under the desk.
you get them. Gotcha. numbers day, and then I'd just go to sleep anyway.
Yeah,
I wouldn't watch numbers.
that was the best part.
Yeah.
Is to sleep in a dark room for half an hour.
That's such a stretch.
What's that?
Oh, the show's called Numbers. We can watch it. It's math class.
I mean, yeah, that's like it had a really tenuous connection because the guy was a mathematician.
Yeah, like a professor or something like that. There's no,
And what would they do? Solve crimes?
Yeah, it's because his brother was a detective, and then basically,
and then
there's the detective brother, and then the mathematician brother, and he would always
nerd.
he would always solve the crime somehow.
Anybody give a shit about that show ever?
I'm sure people gave a shit about
I
it because
bet
they give a
people
shit
watched
about
it.
all these terrible like Bones.
Oh, there's shit.
Bones is still on.
There's shit for everybody. Bones has been on
is still
forever.
on?
Yeah.
How many seasons of Bones has there been?
How many CSI?
Or CSI, like all them. They're like all that kind of, they find one thing that'll
12 seasons.
Flip the case on its head.
Bones started in 2005.
What the
still
fuck?
going.
That's crazy.
Because none of the, none of the shows.
It's got like an 8 and 9 out of 10.
Do you think a lot of that though is like people like watching that because they try to solve it like midway through the episode?
I feel
maybe.
Are they even like? Is that even possible to do with? I mean, like maybe some of them I'd imagine are so like basic that it's just like, oh, clearly this person did it, and then it's like, oh, they did it.
I bet it was him. He's got bones.
Or they just twist it completely, and it's like, oh, it's it's definitely this guy, but then it's like, oh, we found this last minute evidence, and it's on this, it pinned it on this superfluous character that we only showed like for 1 second.
Yeah,
who had,
for a minute of the
seemingly
episode.
had no reason to do it.
Yeah.
So it could be, I don't know. It's cheap tactics, I think.
Yeah.
Did you guys like Law and Order?
Law and Order was pretty crazy though.
I gotta be honest, I don't really watch this sort of stuff at all. Like TV, daytime TV, these sort of like series. I cannot make myself sit down and watch them. It's misery to me.
I'd rather take a nap.
I'd rather sit quietly and stare at the wall.
Right.
Do you remember Christopher Meloni
Old Boney Maloney?
from Law and Order? I think he was on SVU, right?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that.
Hold on. Give me like 30
Give a
seconds.
picture of
and maybe I'll remember him.
Let me just read you his
What's his name?
IMDb biography real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm convinced that he wrote this himself.
Oh, is it like real flattering? Or
Oh, very.
You say Chris?
Christopher Meloni.
the most
with,
handsome man in Hollywood.
He is not the most handsome man. I can tell you that right now.
That's the older guy?
He's a weird looking guy.
Let me give you this real quick.
Odd looking duck.
Blessed with a piercing blue-eyed glint, brawny looks, cocky tough guy stance, and effortless charisma, TV's Christopher Meloni has grabbed audiences' attention,
Greg,
male and female
effortless
alike.
charisma.
Oh my God.
Is that the first thing you think of when you see that face?
Jesus Christ. Where'd they
Finding
get that?
breakthrough small screen stardom playing both sides of the law. Audiences were first taken in by his sexually arresting portrayal of a sociopathic
No
killer
way.
in
Okay.
the gripping prison drama Oz. Although his small screen roots were in 90s situation comedy, the network powers that be wisely discovered his power and allure as a dramatic star and quickly handed him his own primetime crime series, Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Ugh. Yeah, I think you're right about that one.
Like, he definitely wrote that himself, right?
Everybody listening, go look at him. Just like look at a picture of him and then listen to what Neil just
Weird
said.
looking guy.
Christopher Meloni from Law and Order SVU. That was
I don't think I've
And
ever
Oz.
seen this guy before.
No?
Right, that's what I was saying. When I was looking at him, I was
SVU
like,
was like the
I was
most
like,
popular one.
I was like, for sure I would recognize him, but he's just a weird man. Christopher Baloney Maloney.
He's got a big forehead.
Yeah.
He's got those little ears.
Real weird looking guy.
No, his ears aren't little.
Maybe they're just little in the
He's got perfectly average ears, Neil.
Those are prosthetics.
The prosthetic ears, he's got tiny ears underneath them, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Ugh. Yeah, he's weird.
With a full head of hair in the early days, he broke into series TV.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like
What do
they're
you
trying
gotta-
to
what
justify
do you
him
have to
being
say?
like not good hair, like awful hair.
He's bald now. Is that what they're saying? He's bald?
A second sitcom arrived almost immediately with the stereotypical Italian family sitcom, The Finelli Boys,
Oh,
He's not even bald. He's got hair still.
yeah, he's got weird hair.
featuring Chris as dim-eyed, skirt-chasing Frankie Finelli, one of the
Skirt
four
chasing.
D's, damn does, and sons of Brooklynite widow Teresa Finelli.
She does look great for 56.
See? Though?
I think he had
I
plastic.
guess so. Yeah, he definitely did have plastic surgery. Because look at this one. Look at that one on the left.
Oh my God.
He looks like a monster, right?
Who's that on the right?
Oh, fuck.
It's him.
He was in
It's him and him, I think.
Jesus, what did they do to him?
he was in
they sunk his mouth into his skull. I don't know what they did.
What the hell did they do to him?
How'd they do this?
You recognize him, Taylor?
he was in that Wet Hot American Summer series,
Was
or
it?
the like revamp on
on Netflix? Was he really?
yeah.
Oh man, I watched that and I still don't even know.
I don't know.
He was on an episode of Comedy Bang Bang as well.
Oh, I love Comedy Bang. Bang.
Yeah, he was in the one where they go in. I think they go inside of what the hell's the host's name?
Scott Ackerman?
Scott, yeah, you go inside Scott Ackerman or something.
Ackerman, yeah.
I think. Oh my God, who was the other guest? Whatever. But they got. He's like the scientist that goes inside the tiny ship.
Yeah. Okay.
That goes inside Scott Ackerman when he has like a cold or whatever.
I did not see that one.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a weird bit part. I don't know why the hell they signed him on for it, but he just comes out of nowhere and he's like, "Oh, the problem is like, does this tough guy thing," and it's like, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, wait, he's the chef in Wet Hot American Summer.
Chef. Oh my God.
He just
really?
has the bandana on.
Oh yeah. Huh.
That character fucking rules.
That was a good character though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was because that was pretty good. Damn, now I'm conflicted.
Now you love him.
I called this man weird so much.
That's honestly like probably my favorite character in that whole universe. I guess you can call it, since it's like 2 movies in a series.
I don't know, but
he had a big beard in that.
H. John Benjamin's character was
the can.
That cracked me up though. I laughed so hard at that stuff. Turned into a can. Yeah.
Turned into a can?
You're like a can of peas.
Yeah, he was.
You've never seen this?
Can of peas.
No.
Neil, you would. This was so up your alley. This is like everything you would love about a TV show.
I don't know how I missed this. You know me.
It's on Netflix right now. Like you gotta go home and watch it.
Wait,
tonight.
you never seen just the movie?
No.
You have to watch the movie.
Yeah,
first.
it's got like Paul Rudd and everybody in it.
Yeah, people have told me about it because when that first came, because that came out like 2 summers ago or last summer, like the series, right?
Yeah.
It came out like
2015.
quasi recently.
Yeah.
2 years ago. Okay.
Wait, you were showing me somebody different.
Was I?
Christopher Meloni.
Christopher Maloney, yeah. That's what came up for Christopher Maloney.
All right.
Wait,
I swear the pictures that Jeff was showing me, I know that guy. I know that guy from fucking Law and Order. I was like, I swear, like the ones you look.
I mean, maybe you're thinking of him from long ago and long.
Yeah, he is a handsome man. Christopher Maloney's a handsome man.
No, everybody's gone from it.
I don't know if I know who Christopher Coloni is. I just called him Christopher Coloni.
This guy.
Oh, that's him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've been spelling Maloney wrong.
Like, Jeff is showing me these pictures. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Wait, hold on. Let me.
I've seen Law and Order before.
Neil, let me show you who I was looking at. Oh my God!
Like, it's Christopher Maloney's a handsome man.
I was spelling Maloney Maloney.
I've never.
This is the man that I was looking at.
Oh my God! You
see.
put it away.
I was like, "Who is this man?"
Let me see it.
I don't think Christopher Maloney had plastic surgery.
Let's get both Christopher Maloneys on the show.
What the fuck is that guy?
I don't know. That's Christopher Maloney.
That's Maloney with an EY.
Yeah, that's
with an
like
I.
Irish Maloney.
Specified.
Irish Maloney, not like
I went straight
Italian.
to the Maloney tonight. That's how I knew how to spell it.
Can you screenshot that so we can post that?
Yeah, we gotta post it.
Yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
do a side-by-side
Yeah,
picture.
for real. Oh my God.
Okay. Let me save those pictures. Both of the pictures then.
Yeah, and actually...
Okay, God. That guy is handsome.
Yeah.
That guy's fine with me.
Yeah.
He's a very nice man.
He can write his own
See,
shit.
because when you said he was the guy he was the chef,
American,
I still
yeah.
couldn't picture it though. Now I can.
Can you put a picture of either Christopher Maloney on the poll? And
I wish I could do both. Can I manage to do
you
both?
can do one and then another and just see, just ask
Yeah,
like who...
put a picture of one of them, and then next post put a picture of another one, and then make the last one a poll, saying who's hotter. Who's hotter?
Who's hotter?
Maloney with an I or Maloney, spell their last names like separately or whatever.
Option 1 and option 2.
They're spelled differently, so it's good.
Yeah.
But they're both Chris.
Chris Maloney.
Maloney. Oh my God, that's
funny. That's good.
That's
yeah.
it.
When you start going in,
This Chris Maloney is so much better looking than the other Chris.
he's got a big forehead.
He does have a big head.
He does have a big forehead still.
Yeah.
His forehead has not changed.
I'm going to see if I can find your Chris Maloney.
Yeah. I don't know what picture to use because the answer is obvious.
You know what? Chris Maloney is a singer.
Is he?
Yeah, you're Chris Maloney.
Don't call him my Chris
he's
Maloney.
your Chris Maloney.
He's
He's yours now.
He's our Chris Maloney.
He is your.
He's a singer from Liverpool.
From Liverpool.
is on the X Factor.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh.
I was on X Factor.
I prefer American Idol, even though it's
Oil.
American.
I think that British people pronounce D's.
Idol.
I wish I would be on Matter Oil.
I don't know.
Oh.
Simon. Cow.
I don't particularly care much for Christopher Meloni.
God save the Queen.
What?
That's what they say over there.
We mean it, man.
Jesus.
Speaking of Maloney,
Yeah.
baloney.
What about it?
Neil, you've been on a couple of shows recently.
Yes.
You're on not our show. One
Yes.
of them being the Just Grubbin podcast.
Yes. Awesome.
People, listeners may be familiar.
Awesome guys.
That episode's up if you want to go listen to it. They were talking about bologna
We were, we
Yeah.
were talking about bologna.
and if it's delicious or disgusting.
It was more of like, do you know, because their whole thing on the Just Grubbin podcast, again, you can check that out on Wildfire, episode 10. I was on there and we were shooting the shit. We've had Mo and Lauren on before, and we had Big Al.
Big Al. Big hit.
Awesome guys. Yeah, awesome guys. We were talking about bologna because their whole thing, they have like a little thing, the Pork Sweat Boys.
Yeah.
And Big Al
PSB.
actually, I think he mentioned it on the episode that he was on. And I think their whole, they don't really consider bologna like,
All of them are like on board, but
no, that's
they
what
all agree.
makes it funny.
Okay,
It's like,
okay.
it's like Al's all about bologna, but,
Yeah, no,
Lauren
because
are like,
I am
fuck it,
I am too.
You like bologna?
Yeah. No, because the first thing that people think of with bologna is probably like Oscar Mayer bologna, which sucks.
Yeah.
It's
like
thick
processed,
and like
yeah.
well, it's all processed, but because
Yeah, it's
bologna's like chicken paste and
Sure, yeah.
pig's feet and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's but like that's the first thing that people probably think of is that like little cylindrical with the yellow top Oscar Mayer bologna
Sure.
that comes in a perfect circle and is like
It's got a bad
weirdly
rap.
just too thick.
Yeah.
But like if you go to a deli counter, they slice it real thin and it's really nice. And if you like fry bologna, it's
I
like
was going to say that is key. Frying bologna
Yeah.
a
is
fried
day
bologna.
and night.
Fried bologna sandwich with like cheese on it is like the best sandwich you can eat.
I'm
Yeah,
not
if you're
going to lie to you.
If you're struggling, you fry up some bologna and it's pretty
It's
damn
killer.
good.
It's killer.
I was knocking it a little bit. I was saying that it was kind of like the bagged cereal in the cereal aisle,
Sure.
Bags,
where it's just
It's not the best.
I know
it's
what
not
by
the
any
best,
means.
but it
so it's like
certainly
like a
exists.
knockoff meat.
It exists.
Yeah.
But I had some fried bologna sliders.
Yo, I'm telling
The
you,
other
fried
day-
bologna is out of
Who's
this
giving
world.
you fried bologna sliders?
American Sardine Bar had like I just wanted something quick to eat, and they had like these bologna sliders. I forget exactly. It was the day of the parade, so it was a
Sounds very good.
little sauced, but
Lost in the sauce.
they were great. Yeah, they fried the bologna, so it was like
Yeah.
crispy,
Yes.
but it
Right.
still had all like the savoriness to it, almost like that twang.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
twang.
like a guitar, like the
like
twang.
like a wow.
Wang.
It goes,
Yeah.
yeah, it goes like wow on my tongue.
Yeah, I got you. I know that. I live that. I live that 24/7. But yeah, that's what I'm afraid people get too caught up on the super like
Yeah,
pushed out, just like people that are like
That's
Oscar
fair.
Mayer's cranking out this shit bologna and making a bad name.
that's fair. Yeah, because like when I think of bologna, I immediately think of like that weird olive loaf.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
not-
That's
yeah.
not.
I know
yeah.
it's not. I know it's not. I know it's not the same thing.
And you know what,
at
people?
all,
But you're probably not the only person.
yeah, that's just like the first thing that comes to my mind is this.
As far as I'm concerned, bologna is just like a stretched out hot dog.
Sure.
Because a hot dog's the same. It's all scraps of meat.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you're gonna shit on bologna, you better come at me with your hatred of hot dogs.
Yeah. Wow.
Or else I'm gonna call you a poser,
Wow.
narc.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
There's a
Whoa.
difference between like legit hot dogs.
Yeah, no,
and
of course.
shit hot
Well, because
dogs.
I mean, you get the like Angus hot dogs and stuff, but you know what I mean.
beef hot dogs.
Yeah, but there's a lot of hot dogs that are just 80% chicken paste.
That's heavy.
And what's chicken paste, Neil?
Chicken shit.
It's what keeps chickens together, like glue. You just can't see it because it's under their skin.
Oh my god.
It's not true.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's condensed chicken skin.
I was gonna
But
let
it's
you ride
condensed chicken, everything, pretty much.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
it's not too bad.
That's really interesting that you say that.
Why?
That I didn't think about it like that, where it's just like, it's like when you're a kid and like you don't like tomatoes and your parents are like, well, I guess you don't like pizza then.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza anymore. Like you just like dadded the hell out of that, where you're just like, well,
I'm already there, huh?
You don't like hot dogs, huh?
I guess you don't like hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's weird because no, it's okay. I won't buy any more hot dogs for you.
Who's taking a hot dog over a hamburger though?
If you have the option, no, I don't think most people. Maybe a child.
When they're getting grilled, I like to have both though.
Yeah, me too.
It's not like I'm gonna be like, I only want the hot dog.
Oh, thanks, Greg.
I like looking at the hot dog. It's like
I quickly edited that. Yeah.
How'd you do that? I didn't even notice you were doing that.
Yeah.
What?
Did you get a text from Greg that's the pictures of the two guys, the Maloney brothers?
No.
I quickly edited a Maloney.
Edit them together?
Maloney
Perfect.
twins.
This will be good.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Impromptu.
My Maloney has a first name and it's Chris, which is your favorite.
Jesus Christ.
Maloney or Maloney?
Mm-hmm. I'll do it. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Maloney or Maloney?
Maloney.
Ah.
I like Maloney. Clearly.
I also like Maloney.
I look at hot
Wait,
dogs.
how do I do this though? Because it's a yes or no poll.
Yeah,
with
but
one
you can
picture.
change the yes to Maloney with an I, and then you can
can I?
change the no to Maloney with an EY.
I think this is going to be a blowout. Unless people are like, our listeners are big fans of Maloney.
I don't know.
Singing.
I don't know how they would know him.
He was on X Factor.
I guess he was.
Yeah.
Not American Idol.
Oh, what song did he sing on X Factor? Let's find out what song Maloney sang.
I hope it was that song by Extreme.
What about NXS?
Oh, when he sang Bette Midler's The Rose, and he received standing ovation from audience and judges.
I couldn't think of a more perfect artist for you to pronounce in that voice.
Yeah. Seriously.
Bette Midler.
Barlow asked him how the hell you kept that voice hidden until now.
Hidden?
Hidden.
Oh, hidden.
Hidden voice.
Hidden.
Hidden. It was in hiding.
Maybe he did.
He failed to make it in Barlow's final three.
Are you looking up Christopher Maloney's record on X Factor right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. He was often called the novelty. He was often called the moniker Christopher Baloney.
Ah!
Whoa!
Ah!
Maloney baloney. What should I make the question?
Who's hotter?
Who's hotter?
Who's hotter? Which Chris?
Which Chris would you
Which
kiss?
one can edit his own IMDb page?
Yeah.
But now I don't like to think that he did that. Now that I've been changed. I don't like to think that this Chris Maloney did it.
100% wrote that.
I know he did, but I hate it.
He
had
could
to.
have
But
been his agent.
He has a sense of humor now, so now it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right.
I'm down. I'm down with it.
You know what I'm down with?
Yeah.
Games.
Games, huh? You like games?
I like games, dude.
Well, this is how the stakes couldn't be higher.
I know. You want to remind the listeners?
Listeners, we told you earlier that loser of this list will venture into an adult, we are adults after all, venture into an adult bookstore. I think they sell special books there.
Hard to read books.
We'll see.
probably.
Yeah, they're basically, crime and punishment type stuff,
Sixth grade.
Tolstoy.
Sixth grade reading level or higher, probably.
Putting the head in the fountainhead.
God.
I don't understand the reference.
That's Ayn Rand.
Yeah. Atlas shrugged.
Well, moving on. Today's list, I have, this was supposed to be on 100. It's kind of an amalgam of other lists, so I'll keep you posted as we go with their subjects. There's always one concurrent subject will be, sorry, the burp, podcasts, other podcasts. So we have names of podcasts, and for this first one, these are bands at Coachella. Did them before.
What?
Just this first question is bands at Coachella and then podcasts.
Podcasts, bands at Coachella, and then ones I made up.
Okay.
And then
it's going to switch.
Oh, these are specifically true crime podcasts for this first section.
Oh.
Whoa.
So podcast Coachella, and then ones I made up.
The micro Malonies.
Don't know where to start now because Jeff has switched positions back to his original seating.
I came back home.
You did. I didn't. No, whatever. It doesn't matter. Nobody can see.
I'll go with Jeff, just like old time's
Jeff.
sake.
Yeah.
Jeff. S-Town. Black Coffee. Anomalies.
Oh God. I don't want to go.
This is easy.
I don't want to go to an adult bookstore. I don't want to.
We're only counting sweeps because I think it'll be too hard for me to keep score
The
otherwise.
least amount of sweeps.
Okay. Hit me with those one more time.
Actually, let me write your names down first.
Hit me with those one
I mean,
more
we can
time.
keep count of that.
Jeff, Taylor, Neil.
That's me.
Taylor?
Is that what
Oh,
they
I
mean or
gotta
no?
write my own name too. My own name is Craig.
Craig.
Okay, so S-Town, Black Coffee, Anomalies.
I don't like this. It's Coachella they're playing?
Yes.
Is Anomalies the Coachella band?
Anomalies I made up.
Oh.
I already threw. It doesn't matter what I guess now.
Well, still.
No. You can get one right.
Yeah, but it won't matter because it's sweeps. Sweeps only. He can sweep me.
Maybe I should try to count points. I'll just tally the entire time.
No, just do
Just sweeps?
Yes.
Okay.
Because then we can't account you for anything.
You said you made up Anomalies?
Yes. So, S-Town, Black Coffee.
Black Coffee is the podcast.
Black Coffee is the band. Oh. That's one.
Wow, Jeff. Oh, no. See, look, there's instant that you have to.
I'm not going.
Get them right.
It's you have to beat each other.
We didn't actually sign anything. I didn't go. I'm not going.
Come on.
I'm not going to go into an adult bookstore.
It'd be fun.
Well, then don't lose.
It's all good.
Gentlemen go there, I'm
Yeah.
told. Taylor. We got Midnight Animals. Sudan Archives. Sudan, sorry. Sword and Scale.
One more time.
Midnight Animals. Sudan Archives. Sword and Scale.
Sudan Archives is the podcast.
That is a band at Coachella.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
Midnight Animals. Sword and Scale.
You made up Midnight Animals?
That is correct.
Oh, saved himself.
Neil. Someone knows something. Tales of Terror. Highly Suspect.
Highly Suspect. Highly Suspect is the band,
That is correct.
and Tales of Terror, and then Someone Knows Something.
Yes.
You made up Someone Knows Something.
Someone Knows Something is a podcast.
God damn it!
It's close. Okay.
This isn't good.
This might be... I mean, some of these might be throwaways, so
Are these
we'll
not?
see.
Are these not Coachella bands anymore now?
No, these still will be. In fact, yeah. Okay, so you each have one more for this section. Jeff. White Wine, True Crime, Nothing But Thieves, Great Mistakes.
Did you make up White Wine True Crime?
No, that's a true crime podcast.
What the fuck? Really? No. I hate this. What are the other two?
Nothing But Thieves, Great Mistakes.
Nothing But Thieves is the band.
That is correct.
There you go.
Doesn't matter. I'm
Yes, it does. It would
I'm
help
already
Greg.
so low. I'm so far behind.
No, I've only have 1 point. No one else has a point either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm saying.
You guys are all tied so far.
No, I thought we were doing single points. Wouldn't Taylor and Neil
No,
be
we're
ahead?
doing swipe.
They get points for... you guys get points for sweeps. I get a point for sweep.
Yes.
So everybody...
Yes.
There's
Go.
only 1 point is on the board, and I
Yes.
have it so far.
I'm just gonna ignore this until the game's over and you tell me who lost.
Play your
You're
best.
in a good place right now.
Just
yeah,
go.
because you're
Just
tied
go,
for...
go.
Okay, Taylor. The Regrets. Death by Murder. My Favorite Murder.
Death by Murder is the band.
Death by Murder I made up. Murder by Death is a band, but I didn't use that.
Shit.
Damn.
And then what's my favorite one?
My Favorite Murder.
That's the podcast.
That is correct.
Okay.
See, like Taylor didn't get a point, and I didn't get a point for that.
It offsets.
I figured me not getting it would make it me be like the loser.
Oh, I'm not like...
who if you get 1 and we get 0, who goes in? Everyone?
We'll figure it
I guess
out
it'd
when
be
we
you
get
3,
there.
yeah.
Yes, we'll
if it's
figure
a
it out
tie,
when
you
we
guys
get
all
there.
go in.
We'll figure it out when
or,
we get there.
You know, whoever ties
Yes.
for last
Just
will go
let's
in.
finish the game first.
Yeah, okay. Neil. Lady Killers. Martinis and Murder. Miami Horror.
Lady Killers is the band?
Lady Killers I made up. Miami Horror, Martinis and Murder.
Miami Horror is the... Is that the band?
That is correct.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So maybe we should divide my score by 3, right? I don't know. Okay, so now...
No, we all have an even amount to get it right.
Yeah, but I'm competing in every... All right, never mind. We'll think about it after. All right. Okay, so these are history podcasts, Three Stooges episodes or movies, and then ones I made up.
Oh, man.
So
All right.
Three Stooges history podcast or one I made
So
up.
we got to like change gears.
Yes. Okay. Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
The Dollop. Blimey. The Hot Scots.
Oh, God. Is Hot Scots the Three Stooges?
That is correct.
And then Dollop is the history podcast.
That is correct.
Oh!
Wow.
My oh my God. I needed that confidence boost.
Taylor.
Yeah.
The History Chicks. Latin Lovers. Husbands Beware.
One more time.
The History Chicks. Latin Lovers. Husbands Beware.
Husbands Beware is Three Stooges?
That is correct.
Uh-oh.
Ah, shit. You made up History Chicks.
The History Chicks is a real podcast.
Oh.
The stakes are high.
Oh.
Okay, this does add up. Okay. Neil.
It seemed too easy.
Band of Mothers. Restless Nights. Fame is a Bitch.
Okay. Band... Restless Nights you made up.
Restless Nights is a Three Stooges
Shit.
movie, 1935. Band of Mothers, Fame is a Bitch.
Go. Band of Mothers is the history podcast.
Band of Mothers I made up, so that's a sweep for me.
Oh, you just handed him a sweep, huh?
Jeff,
Yes.
in the past lane, Pardon My Clutch, Night Shift.
Is in the wait, hold on.
In the past lane,
Yeah.
Pardon My Clutch, Night Shift.
I don't like this one at all. I don't like it, Greg. I'm not a fan.
Full stop. Did Taylor get one?
No.
No.
Okay.
Pass lane. One more time.
In the past lane,
Yep.
Pardon My Clutch, Night Shift.
It's Pardon My Clutch, Three Stooges.
That is correct.
And then is the in the past lane is the history podcast.
That is correct.
Daddy's home.
No. Oh, God.
I was
Okay.
I was down and out in the beginning, but I'm feeling better.
Taylor,
Yeah.
Mummy's Boy, I Know Dino, Jerks of All Trades.
One more time.
Mummy's Boy, I Know Dino, Jerks of All Trades. And I should say it's mummies, like mummy.
Yeah.
Like Brendan.
Brendan Fraser.
Mummy's Boy is the Three Stooges?
Mummy's Boy I made up.
One more time.
Jerks of All Trades, I Know Dino.
I Know Dino is the podcast.
That is correct. Okay. Now, we're switching gears. I know you didn't get a second one in the history podcast section, but we're switching gears. This will be you have 2 more attempts after this, or this one and then another attempt.
Yeah.
You guys are on your last attempts.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Neil, the sections are lifestyle and philosophy, or these are the names of stores of businesses in America. Okay.
There's still lifestyle and philosophy podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
And then ones I made up. So, espresso yourself, Atlas chugged, rise and grind.
Rise and Grind is the podcast.
That is correct.
And let's go. Atlas Chugged is the store.
Atlas chugged I made up.
Oh. God!
Okay. Jeff, are you ready?
I am.
Super Soul, brew Super Soul, brew plus 2 equals pour, brewed awakening.
What was the first one?
Super Soul.
Super Soul, huh? Super Soul is the restaurant. Is that what it is? A store? I mean, store.
I think they're. In fact, they look like they're all restaurants.
Okay, well, that's what I'm going to go with.
You're going to go with that, but
Yeah.
that is a podcast. I think it's Oprah's podcast.
So then the brewed one, brewed in 2 plus make pour.
Yeah,
That's the store.
that one I made up.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Okay, another tally.
Ooh.
I got a question. I need to know. Greg just won, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's whoever has the least.
Yes, you're competing with each other,
Yes.
and I'm competing with you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like one-sided because I have so many opportunities to sweep.
Yeah.
So maybe
But I
should
guess
divide
I guess
my
that's-
scores.
You have as many to get.
But I guess
the
that's
other
where
side of
I
it.
don't understand anymore then, because Greg has 3, I had 2.
Yeah. Now these
So
two
he
are
wins.
these two are technically losing.
Yes.
So they'd
Yes.
be
let's
the
go.
ones to go
Yeah,
together.
Let's go.
And in fact, you would definitely be in the place to not go because they only have one opportunity left each.
Yeah.
Oh, you know how I'm looking at it? I'm looking at it is Greg wanted to win.
No, it's whoever has the least.
Greg wanted to beat
Yes.
everybody. Okay, I get it now. I got it.
Okay.
Sorry. It took me a really long time.
Okay. It's the first time we ever did it. Yeah. It's all good.
Taylor, Groundsbreakers, The Thirst, Burial Grounds.
Groundsbreakers is the business.
That one I made up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh boy.
One more.
Burial Grounds, The Thirst.
The Thirst is the podcast.
That is correct.
Fuck out of here.
Okay, Neil.
Do either of you guys have one?
No.
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 So Neil, you have to get one here.
Yeah.
If Neil
otherwise,
gets one,
if
then
I
it-
get one, then K-Bop's going by himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you don't,
Then we go together.
you go together. All right.
Neil.
Oh God.
Ethics Bites, Freudian Sips. I drink, therefore I am.
Never has a Greg list been so intense.
I like it.
I know, me too.
I think we should have stakes for every single one if you can.
I'm absolutely with you on that. All right. Freudian Sips.
Ethics Bites.
Ethics Bites.
I drink, therefore I am.
You made up Freudian Sips.
Freudian Sips is a real store.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh no.
And these are from lists of the past too. You've heard these before, or at least you've heard everything but the podcast.
Now, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
K-pop,
so,
but I already.
Yeah, FX Bites. I drink, therefore I am.
Freudian Tips was the store. I guess I'll go. I drink, therefore I am is the podcast.
Well, that one I made up, so I got another point.
Wow.
Woo.
Well, there you go, guys.
There you go. Yay!
Oh,
See you
God.
guys at the adult bookstore.
Okay, so that is something to be said for, I have an opportunity to get a point every single
Yeah, I guess you're
go,
right.
you know?
But that's also the thing is that we only need to get one. And you
Yeah.
don't get a point.
Yeah.
And we don't get one
You know
either.
what?
But
yeah.
it prevents
Hold on.
you from getting
That's
one,
true.
which is better.
I think to counterbalance that, shouldn't Greg get one taken away every?
Every time we sweep him,
Yeah.
Even then I'd have,
because then
Jeff only swept me
would have
twice,
two,
and no
we'd
one
be-
else swept
No,
me.
I know it doesn't change
Yeah.
anything here, but I'm saying to
Oh,
counterbalance.
for future one.
Yeah.
Look, that's a good idea. So every
Yeah.
time you get a point, and I get one taken away.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that works for future reference.
So theoretically, you could be negative.
Yeah, it's true.
Hard to come back from that.
We'll figure that out. We'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
I like that
think
as an
that's
idea.
How it makes sense.
I was thinking it either divided by like 3 or 4 or
No.
something like that because
I think it's easier just to do what I just said.
that sounds easier. So I
Well,
like that.
Scary, but fun.
Yeah.
Greg, that was outstanding.
Yeah.
I'm now upset.
Well,
K-Bop and I have to go into an adult bookstore.
I feel a
we'll
little
mic
better.
you up. We'll get you. You have a trench coat. You have sunglasses.
You do have a
Yeah,
trench
I do.
coat.
I
Yeah,
just
you
have-
got you got the ensemble to make an adult bookstore work.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, that's kind of sketchy, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of awful.
I want to see trench coat over like a Hawaiian shirt. Maybe with like a loose tie.
Oh God, yeah. All right, we're gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna have to put that on YouTube.
Eye
or
patch.
something.
You can wear the eye patch.
Yeah, I should wear the eye patch. No, that's oh, man.
That might be a little.
It might draw too much
They'll,
attention.
they'll sniff me out in a
Should we,
second.
wait,
Yeah.
should we go to different ones, like ones across the street from each other?
Oh my God! You go to a separate
Go
one.
to
Yeah.
different
God.
ones. Wow.
Scope out
and then,
the sitch.
yeah, and then compare.
Compare and
and
contrast.
contrast.
Oh God!
You gotta
that
go
is
and
too
ask
good.
a couple of questions.
Oh my God,
Ask the same questions and then
Yeah.
see what the results are.
this is so awful.
You ever? All right.
It's just the scientific method.
One question. You ever get any
progress.
girls in here? Like that should be one.
I'm not doing that.
All right, we're gonna have to off the air. We're gonna have to come up with like a dossier
Oh my
of
God!
like we're gonna have to really plan this out. It'll be fun.
You'd be like reading the questions off your hand, like shaking. God, the sweat.
Yeah, you can't read it anymore.
I mean, at this point, I'm just going in to get an idea of what the fuck.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is-
I'm curious. I'd like. Yeah, that's why I was on board with the whole idea because I was willing to lose. But
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
We'll have fun. It'll be fun.
yeah,
I'm gonna need a ride.
Yeah.
I'm willing to take you there. My car looks like it belongs out front of it. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
the 94 Maxima,
I'm not driving my car there, Goff.
keyless entry, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Type in the magic code.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not driving your car there.
I'm not driving my car. No, I'll get a ride there.
I think it looks worse if you get dropped off there.
Yeah, because, and also
me sitting in the car like
Yeah,
also decked out in a trench coat and
I was gonna say
sunglasses.
if one of us dropped us off, we don't have to come back and get you. You
Yeah.
can't leave anytime you want when you get dropped off. Oh God! You have to hang out somewhere.
Yeah,
I'll go to the hot dog store across the street.
that hasn't been open for like 3 years.
We'll go break into it.
I'll loiter outside of it. Yeah.
Oh God. All right. Well, we'll figure this out.
Yeah,
Guys, thank you for listening.
yeah. Go vote on a Maloney poll.
Yeah.
101.
Special shout out to Big Al who voted for Maloney, the handsome one.
Oh, Christopher Maloney with an eye.
Maloney.
Maloney.
I love it. I
Good
love it.
call. It's no surprise. It's 100% for him right now. But
Believe it. I believe it. Guys, you can check us out on iTunes and all that jazz. You could leave a review. You should leave a review.
you can if you want.
Yeah, you should. Like, what's stopping you? You're already there.
Right.
You know. Mm-hmm. It's. I don't know. Everybody's doing it. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, you don't want to be lame, dude.
Yeah, you don't want to be. You don't want to be left out. The
There's a bunch of dorks listening to us.
review.
Not even reviewing our podcast.
Fooled him.
You go find our Instagram, vote on our poll at the Microphonies on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Follow us on Twitter. Mm-hmm. The Microphonies. Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah. All right.
That's right. Taylor, would you like to speak in gunshots as we exit this podcast?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Perfect. It's nice shooting.
Nice shooting, Tex. I'll see that fan fiction on my desk at 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, we should hire fan fiction.
The Microphonies.
Yeah, that would probably be the name.
No?
The micro penis.
Oh, come on. That's tasteless. What the fuck, really?
That hits too close to home.
Thank you for listening to The Microphonies. Listen live every Monday on wildfireradio.com and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at The Microphonies.
I was like, for sure I would recognize him, but he's just a weird man. Christopher Maloney.
It's got a big forehead.
Yeah.
He's got those little ears.
Real weird looking guy.
No, his ears aren't.